One of the very big questions that I get asked all the time is what is beyond reasonable doubt and what's the presumption of innocence and how does this whole criminal law thing work in relation to those two things? Beyond reasonable doubt is what is known as the standard of proof. And so our legal system operates on the assumption that an individual does not have to prove anything against them. That is for the person who makes the allegations. And so if the state or the entity prosecuting you says you've done a crime, they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you've done it. Now, what is reasonable doubt? It's a really complicated concept, but basically, if a person has a doubt that you've done something, well, they have to find you not guilty. The only time they can find you guilty is that it goes beyond that. It goes beyond reasonable doubt that you've done the wrong thing. And one of the things I want people to keep in mind is that as a general proposition, most things will settle with some sort of plea deal, with some sort of negotiation, and with some sort of arrangement being reached between the prosecution and defense. It is only a tiny minority of matters that actually go to full hearing, and even less that go to trial. And so, if somebody stands accused of an offense, and they have elected to take it to court, keeping in mind all of the advantages that exist in the system for pleading guilty early, for doing this, for doing that, then one of the things that you should probably understand is that person has been really well given advice, they've been really well supported, and there's a good chance that they didn't do what they said they would do. I'm fairly proud of the fact that I can say with absolute confidence I've never stood behind a client that I am not confident is not guilty of an offense that they are taking to trial. And I say that because I make it clear to them, hey, if you've done this, we can arrange this and this and that, and we can lower the punishment, there's stuff we can do. But if you're there and you're being arraigned and you're in front of a judge, you're in front of a jury, you really do believe in your innocence, and it's really important that the system acknowledge that. Follow me for more legal TikTok.